Hi friends, it's Anne here, and today's video is the introduction to my panning punk project. So this is a Fantastic Ladies project. This is the first themed project that I've done. I've done a couple of projects that are like the Drop 10 or the Graveyard, that there's like a general theme, but this one is a theme with like prompts. So this is a punk music themed project, and I knew I wanted to do a couple of these type of projects this year, and when I saw the list that they had posted on Facebook, this one definitely spoke to me. So truth be told, I would say I'm like a peripheral punk fan. So I was really excited when I saw this project because it was like I saw like the songs and the bands, and it just like it brings a lot of nostalgia and like current times. Like I still listen to punk music. I would say my one brother is really into punk. Like he's my gateway into punk. And then I have like a group of friends that are definitely into more of the punk scene. And here in, I don't know, it must be in North America, there was a tour back in the day called Warped Tour that we used to go to. I went to it maybe 4 or 5 times. But they do have a thing in the States called punk rock bowling, and my one brother, the youngest brother, goes every year, except for obviously the past 2 years he has not gone because it was canceled in 2020, and then last year they did it, but they did it in like September, and it wasn't the same. We had one friend go, and he's like, yeah, it just doesn't hit the same. It's not the same. It's normally in May, I think. I'd love to go. They have it in Las Vegas, and I've never been to Las Vegas, and it's like, I don't know, I'm hoping we can travel this year, because if we can travel this year, I'd really like to go. Like I said, my brother goes every year. I have other friends that go. That I have been, and it's something I'd like to do. But anyway, the premise of this project is, I think it's a full year project, totally talking about other things and not talking about makeup. And there is 20 prompts. So again, I should look up the name of the person that started this. She created 20 prompts, picked a bunch of different bands and a bunch of different songs, and then created some themes around, or a prompt around that artist and song, like what she thought. And she said, like, you know, if something doesn't relate to you, you can pick something else. When I was going through the list, I was like, it's missing some bands that I like, that I want to put in. I mean, some of these are questionable. Even in the original list, some of these are questionable. Are they punk? Some of them are peripherally punk, or like in related genres, or have some sort of punk styles, but not necessarily a punk band. Again, I'm going on a tangent. So I went on my own little tangent for like a couple of hours. I was listening to different songs from some bands that I liked, and I picked 10 more prompts because, you know, you can't have enough. And I am kind of easing myself into this project. I realized when I started this, I was like, I've never done a prompt-based project before, and it's tricky. It's tricky to like think of items to fit the category, and yeah, it just took me a little while. So I am kind of easing my way into this project. I've only picked 4 items. It's technically 5 for this first round, but I think I'm going to stick to 4 for now, and we'll see how it goes. I'm also utilizing this project as more of like a rotating through my collection type project. So I'm more focusing on like usage type things, or, you know, smaller sample stuff that I can maybe get out. I'm not kind of focusing this project kind of like my year-long project where I'm looking at bigger products to finish. Unless I have something that's bigger that's almost finished, it might go into this project. I'm really feel like I'm rambling. I'm hoping I'm not rambling too much. If you just want to see the products that I picked, I'll put the timestamp below. I'll probably have already mentioned that at the beginning because I feel like I'm rambling. Anyway, I added 10 more prompts from 10 other songs that I picked. So I'll put those down below because they're not in the main list. So I don't know if like anybody else is interested in using those prompts, or like just interested in those bands or songs and then want to create their own prompts. I thought I'd share the love. So if you're interested in that, I will put those extra prompts down below that I added. And the way I'm doing this is I'm just using the good old Google random number generator. So the first number it picked is number 29. And number 29 in the list was one of my own that I added. It's Sublime Santeria. Again, peripheral punk. They're kind of punk, kind of ska. They morphed into Long Beach Dub All-Stars, which I'm not sure if Long Beach Dub All-Stars still exists. Anyway, the prompt is Sublime Santeria, and I said, a product that you like to use in the summer or the warmer months, which was like, it is like minus 15 Celsius outside today. So this prompt was like, aw. But it's actually probably pretty good for me to have this prompt now because there's certain products that I only really use in the summertime, and I should try and figure out how to use them throughout the year a little bit more and get more use out of them. So this is the category where I actually have 2 products because one is like almost done and I just need the little kick in the pants to move this out. It's this little sample from Pure Nata. It's the Bronzing Body Shimmer. I actually put it in this little tin. This is from David's Tea. It doesn't even look like there's anything in here. It's all kind of spread around the packaging. There is stuff in there though. There is enough to use. I've been using this as an eyeshadow. And what I think I'm just going to do is I might use it as an eyeshadow once or twice. And then I might just mix it in with some moisturizer and just finish it out. Like just finish it. Just be done with it. Get over it. Move on. Get it out. Because like there's so little left. But like I said, I'm mostly just using it as eyeshadow, which is taking a lot longer. I do prefer it as an eyeshadow. I don't like this as a bronzer. It's too sparkly. I did weigh everything. That one probably won't show any weight difference when I finish it. Maybe a gram or a 0.01 gram. It's showing as 15.81 grams right now. So the other product that I picked was this. This is the NYC, I think it's called Faux Sun Bronzer. This is so old. And I talked about that I really only use this in the summertime. And this is something that I was using in a project pan at one point. I might bring it back like to finish it up into my full project pan. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But I'd like to use it a little bit right now because again, I really only use this in the summertime. I am kind of nervous using this in the wintertime because the tone of it is going to look a bit weird, I think. So I might just blend it in with my other, like my Franken bronzer. I might not use it straight up on its own because it is very red based. So I feel like it looks a lot better on me when I have a bit of a tan. So I've put in here just 10 uses. Again, I just want to get a little bit of use out of it. I rarely ever use this outside of like June through September. So yay me for trying to use this product. And the current weight of this is 33.01 grams. Okay, so then I ran the generator again and it picked number 1. I was like, oh, number 1. Okay, what's number 1? Number 1 is Green Day Holiday, a holiday themed product. So I was originally going to pick, I have a liquid lipstick from Jeffree Star called Ho Ho Ho, but it's a red lipstick and I was just saying I've been using my reds through December. So I was like, what else do I have that's holiday themed? And then I realized I have this. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector from the Lunar New Year in 2019. Mine looks horrifying. It's a hot mess. Oh God, we're losing a piece. We're losing some. Mayday, mayday, repair, repair. This is what it looks like, but not really. I wonder if I have a picture of it when I first got it, because it looked a lot better. It's looking pretty rough right now. It's totally like separated from the packaging. I do like this color. It's not as favorite as I would like. I did my highlighter testing and this actually ended up being a lot lower just out of comparison to other shades that I have. The thing I don't like about this is it pulls a little bit yellow. So I am wearing this today. So I do have 1 use in today and my goal on this is just 20 uses. I have highlights in my full year project pan. I just want to get 20 uses out of this. Current weight is 63.52 grams. So I ran the generator again and it pulled up the number 3, which is the Ramones Rock and Roll High School, and the prompt for that is a product that was a teenage staple for you. So this was a bit tricky for me because I definitely don't have any products that I used as a teenager, like brands. Some of them still exist, but I don't have any of them in my collection right now. And honestly, the one thing that I used consistently was mascara, and I talked about this I think in my full year project pan that I normally don't put a mascara in a project pan, but I'm like, I have to. This mascara was the staple. Like there were other things like I considered, like I used brown eyeliner and I used taupe eyeshadow and like a brownish lipstick, and those were kind of like things where I'm like, well, what is the one thing though that I would have put on and nothing else, and it was mascara. So I did pick a mascara. And I decided to pick the Tarte's Light Camera Splashes Mascara because this is a waterproof mascara, and I'm pretty sure in my teenage years, at least in my late teens and early 20s, I pretty much exclusively used waterproof mascara. So that's why I picked this one. I've decided not to pick a usage on this. I'm just going to keep this in for up to 3 months. I've had this open for a while and I put 3 months in because it might still be good in 3 months. But by then I probably should get rid of it. It might go sooner. I know what usually happens with this is it starts to get flaky. So like throughout the day, it'll start to crumble. And that's when I know that this is gone. But sometimes it lasts a lot longer than I think it's going to last. So I've said 3 months because I've definitely had this open for quite some time. So it's been open for way more than 3 months previously. So I feel like if I have it for 3 months, at the end of that 3 months, it's time to let this go. I have weighed this. I've never weighed a mascara, I don't think, in a project before, so I don't know how that's going to go. But the start weight of this is 26.66 grams. Oh, 666. That's interesting. And then I ran the generator for a 4th time, and the number that came up was 28, which again was one of my own prompts. And this is Bad Religion, I Want to Conquer the World. And the prompt for this is a product that is not cruelty-free. For me, this is not too hard. I am not a cruelty-free channel. Like, I don't exclusively focus on brands that are cruelty-free, mostly because I feel like it's such a gray line. And I find it, I've thought about moving towards cruelty-free. I just haven't made that plunge yet because, again, I feel like it's such a moving line, and I don't know what I can fully trust as cruelty-free at times. So yeah, I just haven't made that plunge yet. So the product I picked was a L'Oreal product, because I think we all know L'Oreal is not cruelty-free. I didn't even look it up. I think it's not cruelty-free. And I picked the eyeshadow in Amber Rush, and I decided that I want to use this 20 times before I take this out. So last month. Wow. We haven't even hit first month yet. Let's get started. The start weight of this is, wow, why am I in the past already? 22.45 grams. Okay, I'm obviously been rambling a lot in this video. I feel like this is way too long of an intro for 4 products. But anyway, this is supposed to be a monthly. I think I'm supposed to update this monthly. I need to double check that. I'm going to plan on updating this monthly near the beginning of the month. It won't be like the first. It'll probably be somewhere within the first week of January is when I'll be doing my update, or first week of the month that I'll be doing my updates. And yeah, I'm going to keep it probably around, it's supposed to be 4 to 6 products. I think I might keep it around 4, 5 maybe. We'll see. I feel like it's 4 products is not very interesting, but I'm also cognizant of I don't want to overwhelm myself and have too many things going on at once, because I already have my regular project pan, my lip project pan, I will have a nail project pan, my pan that palette, like you see where we're going here. So I love the theme of this one, and I thought it was really fun, so I wanted to get in on this one. So I'm finally getting in on a project at the beginning. So if you like this update, feel free to give it a little thumbs up down below. And if you want to, I would love it if you did subscribe to my channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.